Fyodor Dostoevsky's Crime and Punishment, published in 1866, one of the most powerful psychological novels ever written, a gripping tale of murder, guilt, torment, and the long, agonizing path to redemption. Set in the stifling, crowded streets of 1860s St. Petersburg, a city of poverty, despair, and feverish ideas, the novel follows Rodion Romanovich Raskolnikov, a brilliant but destitute former student, who lives in a tiny, airless garret, dressed in rags, talking to himself, haunted by thoughts that consume him. Raskolnikov is no ordinary man, or so he believes. He has developed a dangerous theory that there are two types of people, ordinary ones, bound by laws and morality, and extraordinary ones, great leaders, thinkers, conquerors, who stand above those laws. For them, crime, if it serves a higher purpose, is permitted. They can transgress because they create new values, new worlds. Napoleon, he thinks, was such a man. Raskolnikov dreams of proving he belongs among them, of stepping beyond good and evil, of becoming more than human, driven by poverty, isolation, and a twisted sense of justice. He plans a crime. He targets Alyona Ivanovna, an old, miserly pawnbroker who preys on the desperate, hoards money, treats people like objects. In his mind, killing her would be a service, freeing the world from her greed, using her money to help others, to do great things. But the act, when it comes, is not clean, not heroic. It spirals into chaos, horror, and unintended consequences. What follows is not a simple detective story, but a descent into the human soul. Raskolnikov's mind fractures under the weight of what he has done. Guilt, paranoia, feverish dreams, hallucinations, physical illness, all assail him. He cannot escape the crime because it lives inside him. Every encounter, every conversation feels like accusation. The investigator, Porfiry Petrovich, a brilliant, subtle man, circles closer, probing Raskolnikov's psyche, not with evidence, but with psychology, forcing him to confront himself. Around Raskolnikov swirl vivid characters, mirrors of his inner war. His loyal friend Razumikin, practical, optimistic, trying to pull him back to humanity. His devoted sister Dunya, beautiful, strong, facing her own moral dilemmas. His mother, loving, worried, blind to the depths of his torment. And Sonia Marmeladova, the pure, suffering soul, forced into prostitution to feed her family, yet radiant with faith, humility, and selfless love. Sonia becomes the novel's quiet beacon, showing that redemption is possible, not through theory, not through intellect, but through suffering, confession, and love. Dostoevsky probes the deepest questions. Is morality absolute, or can ideas justify anything? Can a man become a superman, above conscience, or does the conscience, the soul, refuse to be silenced? Raskolnikov's theory crumbles under reality, under guilt, under the inescapable truth that he is not extraordinary. He is human, flawed, suffering, and responsible. The novel is a masterpiece of psychology, written decades before Freud, showing how guilt destroys from within, how ideas, when taken to extreme, can poison the mind. It explores alienation, the isolation of pride, the terror of being cut off from others, and it offers hope, not easy hope, but hard-won, through suffering, through facing the truth, through accepting love and forgiveness. In the end, Crime and Punishment is not just about a murder. It is about the human condition, the battle between intellect and heart, between rebellion and surrender, between despair and resurrection. Dostoevsky forces us to look into the mirror, to ask, what would I do if I believed I was above the rules? How far would guilt drive me? And can even the darkest soul find a way back to light? If this journey through Raskolnikov's torment and redemption stirred something in you, subscribe and tell me in the comments. Do you think ideas can justify crime, or is guilt the ultimate proof that morality is real? Which character moves you most? Raskolnikov's struggle, Sonia's quiet strength, or Porfiry's piercing insight? Until next time, keep facing the truth, even when it hurts.